Value at this level is always about diminishing returns, and I feel that directly here. The jump is not about one dramatic trick. It is about many small improvements that add up: cleaner separation, deeper staging, better microdetail, and lower fatigue over time. If those things matter to me, the investment makes sense. If not, excellent lower-priced options still exist and stay competitive.
Practical usability has been better than expected. The long stock cable is helpful in a fixed listening station, and Comfort supports marathon sessions without constant readjustment. I would still prefer a shorter cable option for specific desk layouts, but that is a workflow preference, not a sound issue. Core performance remains the main story, and it consistently delivers when paired with good material.
Tonally, I hear a brighter and crisper presentation than warmer classics, but not in a harsh way when the system is matched well. Vocals stay articulate, cymbals gain air, and low end remains controlled rather than boomy. The result feels precise and spacious. For long sessions, that clarity helps me stay engaged because dense mixes remain organized instead of blurring together as volume climbs.
For orchestral, jazz, and acoustic sessions, this tuning is especially satisfying. Strings breathe, cymbals shimmer without splash, and vocal harmonics separate in a way that keeps familiar tracks interesting. I repeatedly catch low-level details I missed before, but the presentation still feels musical instead of clinical. It gives me the resolution I want while preserving emotional impact in the performance.
I appreciate that this headphone behaves like a transparent window instead of imposing a heavy personality. It does not smear timing, it does not overinflate bass, and it does not force sparkle for fake detail. What I get is a coherent, spacious, and refined presentation that encourages longer listening. Over weeks of use, that reliability has mattered more than any dramatic first-minute impression.
My overall takeaway is straightforward. This is a serious home listening tool that prioritizes realism, scale, and long-term comfort. It benefits clearly from a thoughtful chain and high-quality files, yet it remains enjoyable during ordinary sessions too. For me, that combination of precision and musicality is the reason it keeps earning time in the rotation and remains easy to recommend to critical listeners.
What impressed me most is how clearly source quality comes through. Lossless and high-resolution material gives cleaner transients, better decay, and tighter image focus than heavily compressed files. The headphone does not hide flaws, but it also does not punish me for casual listening. It simply scales up when the chain improves, which is exactly what I want from a reference-level product at this tier.
I spent more time with this flagship open-back setup, and the first impression still holds. The stage feels huge and unusually layered. Instruments spread with believable depth instead of flattening into left and right blobs. On strong recordings, I can follow room ambience and subtle placement cues much more easily. It sounds less like headphones and more like stepping into a carefully treated listening space.
Comfort is a major reason I keep reaching for it. The large cups and open architecture reduce heat buildup, and weight distribution stays manageable across extended listening. I can move through full albums and long edits without pressure hotspots becoming distracting. Build quality also feels substantial and deliberate, from the frame to the cable hardware, giving confidence that this is designed for serious long-term use.